It is a beautiful Tuesday morning, and as you know, your boy just got out the shower, got a clean shave-in, nice taper. We are ready for the week. And like we always do on Tuesdays, we got to get our reflection walk on. I got this one right here already inside the house because it already started getting hot outside. Today it's going to be 101 degrees, so we're going to knock out this reflection walk this morning. Athena, you ready to go bye-bye? You ready to go bye-bye? Yeah? You ready to go? Okay, let's get you harnessed up so we can get outside. We are off, and thank God the cars are still clean from last week. Yes, sir. You see they shining? Well, at least the Beamer is, because the Benz, well, yeah, the Benz is still shining as well under the carport. Cover to be exact. I woke up this morning and watered my yard and my foundation, because if you are a homeowner, you know when the temperature is in the hundreds, no rain, that foundation can shift on you. And this is why when you decide to purchase a house, guys, you got to make sure that you understand everything that goes along with home ownership. Real talk. People just think like, even if you buy a new house, that you don't have to do a whole bunch of maintenance. Yes, you do, unless you want to come out of pocket, or if you have a home warranty like I do, you're going to continue to pay those deductibles. And you have to understand it's a huge responsibility. It is. So be mindful of when you decide to purchase a house, because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of elbow grease that you're going to have to use. But let me tell you something, it's one of the most rewarding things that you can ever experience in life. It is part of the American dream. But we got this one over here. She's doing her thing, walking around, and it's time to get to this week's topic. And what is this week's topic? I want to talk about one of the hindrances that I had experienced as a child in my youth. And what is that? Fear of failure. Yes, having a level of fear of failure. And I didn't realize that that was the case, because when certain situations happened to me, I thought it was just me being scary, me being a little pussy. But no. For an example, when I was growing up, my stepdad was training me in karate, because he's a second-degree black belt, right? I was pretty damn good at this stuff, man. I could roundhouse your ass. I could throw a nice kick, punch. I could do all of those things. But when it came down to actually qualifying for my yellow belt, I was too afraid to do it. And mind you, I used to fight a lot as a child. A lot. I used to fight. But I didn't want to go do it. I didn't go through with it. I didn't want to go to the dojo and fight. And the shame that I felt with me not being willing to do something like that, I told myself I would never put myself in that situation again. But the problem was I didn't know why I was afraid to go out there and challenge myself. And over time, what I realized is it was because I feared failure. Yes, I feared failure. And I did not want to lose. I did not want to hold an L in public. But as you grow up, of course, you know that you are going to hold L's. You're going to fail in life. And failing is a really, really good thing. Even though we look at it as a negative thing at first, but over time we'll realize that failure teaches us lessons, right? And you learn through failures, because you need a experience, some sort of a barometer of where you're at in life, okay? Because you might not get that job that you interviewed for, right? And if you're a smart person, you'll ask for feedback, because I've done that. Because at my current place of employment, I've done a ton of interviews that I did not get the position for. And what did I do? I asked for feedback, and they let me know exactly what went wrong. So when I made that adjustment, I ended up getting my current job position now that I'm doing. So once you get older and you realize that, hey, you gotta stop being so fearful of failing and that it just comes with the territory. It is part of the lessons in life that makes you successful. It makes you strong. It makes you able to deal with whatever life throws at you. It's a necessary thing. You'll be okay with it. Now, failing sucks, right? Because we all are still gonna hold L's. I mean, the richest people in the world, hold on, let me get my dog. Girl, you're getting tangled up, shit. Woo, this one right here. Almost 11 years old and still being a pain in the ass. But anyways, even the richest people in the world still have to deal with L's. They might say something or make a wrong decision, and you know, the stocks of the company that they run go down. Look at what happened to Elon Musk for supporting Trump. When he started supporting Trump, trying to help make America great again, what happened? Come on. Tesla stock went down, but it went back up over time, right? So you got to understand that having that fear of failure, you got to get over it. You cannot let that control you, because failing is definitely going to happen. It is, and it sucks. But you have to also understand that there's always going to be a story to tell when it's all said and done. Whether you tell these stories about what transpired in your life to, I don't know, people that you're mentoring, your children, friends, siblings, because I do that all the time. I talk about my pitfalls in life with my son, with my brother, with my homies. I do it. Why? Because after I realized that, failure is just part of life, what I did was I started reverse engineering things and saying, listen, failure is good because it's lessons to be learned. And also, failure is good because it allows you to challenge yourself and not being scared of doing that challenge, accepting a challenge. You might not even be able to compete against, other competitors because they're better than you, right? They might kick your ass in whatever endeavor that y'all doing, whether it's like a sports thing, whether y'all are competing for the same position. It doesn't matter what it is, but as long as you show up to compete, that's where you're going to get respect. The people who refuse to show up because they're afraid of getting embarrassed, or they're afraid of losing in public because they're so prideful, they don't want to feel that shame that comes along with losing, those guys will never make it in life, right? So challenging yourself allows you to literally see where you're at, make certain adjustments if the outcome is not in your favor, and it's just going to make you better at the end of the day. It really is. And that's the thing that I'm teaching my son now about, listen, don't let these kids that are bigger than you on the court intimidate you, because you're just as good as them. They might have a size advantage, but you got the speed advantage. So you got to utilize whatever you're better than them at. Whether you can shoot better than them, whether you're quicker than they are, whether you can dribble better than them, that's what you do. But you never allow that fear of failure to dictate what your outcome is going to be, because at the end of the day, you still got to show up, you got to show out, and you got to do your thing. And he's been doing a phenomenal job at that, very much so. But in order for that to happen, guess what needed to happen? Guess what type of example he needed to see? His father. And I had to be the one to learn these things, man. Like, I'm not afraid of shit anymore. Why? Because I fought my fears. I've gotten over the things that used to intimidate me, the things that I used to be fearful of. Now, all I do is say, you know what? I'm gonna accept this challenge. And if I don't do well in it, oh well, at least I can document what went wrong. So whenever this challenge comes again, I'll be fully prepared for it. That's how you have to look at it, man. And it's not easy. It might take you years, decades to do this. But the sooner that you learn and you understand that, listen, you can't be fearful for failure or of failure, then life just gets better, man. It just gets better. The world will be your oyster, real talk. All right. Well, we still got Tuesday content that we got to drop. But of course, we're going to drop this beforehand because we do 2-a-days on Tuesdays. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This one needs some water. She's already panting. Ain't that right, Athena? Yeah, look at you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.